Hi, it's Skip LaCour, and in this video, I am going to talk to you if you're a man who wants to have a great body and you're looking for the perfect bodybuilding and training program to help you have that great body, and you want so much more out of life. And in the MANformation portion of the time that we spend together, I'm going to talk about a strategy that you might have to hold back, to be protective with your feelings and emotions before you get into a relationship. And then when the girl proves herself, then you'll open up. I'm going to explain to you why that strategy may do just the exact opposite of what you want. I'm going to explain how that may repel all the great girls and just attract all the bad girls with drama. I'm going to talk about that and a whole lot more during this MANformation Minute. All right, guys, I'm so glad you're here today. I want to take the time to introduce myself for those of you who may be new to my social media platforms. My name is Skip LaCour. I am a coach, I'm a speaker, I'm an entrepreneur. In my former life, I was a 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, so committed learning the training and eating strategies, the lifestyle strategies that help you have your best body, my best body. That's what I share with you. That's what I'm known for. I'm also the creator of the MANformation personal development program for men. It's helped so many men gain more confidence and more certainty to take all aspects of their life to the next level. I want to be your coach. I want to be your friend as we go through this journey of life, your virtual training partner, whatever it may be as we go through this. What I do is I coach men one-on-one. Right? That's what I do all throughout my day, is I help men just like you who want to become their best both inside and outside of the gym. Sure, we talk about training and eating strategies. Being physically fit is very important to them. In addition to that, they want to have better relationships. Whether they're married, put more passion, more excitement into the relationships that they have, or they're looking for that special someone. They're preparing themselves to be the best man they can be to attract the best woman. But it's also relationships in business, so that they can get promotions at their job, maybe even start their own business someday, right? Maybe being a leader themselves in their area of expertise, whether it's fitness or whatever it might be. I help them every single week through one-on-one coaching calls. We talk for 45 minutes to an hour every single week. I get them clear, I get them focused, and I make them accountable to the promises that they've made to themselves. I help them remember who they really are, what they're all about, and what they really want, strategies along the way. I give them objectivity and perspective. Many times we know we're talented, we know we're capable. It's just that sometimes we get locked into only a few different options, where there's a lot of different options available to us. Maybe out of fear, maybe out of stress, maybe we've had failures in the past. We forget who we really are and what we're all about. And I'm here to keep them focused on that and create the imagination and the vision so that they can realize there's a lot of options in front of you, whether it's with your bodybuilding and training efforts, your relationships, business options. They are out there. You just have to be creative. You have to be imaginative, and then you have to do the work, and that's what I do. So if you're the type of man who does whatever it takes to get what he wants, I want to make it easier for you. I am offering my MANformation personal development program for men, confidence leadership. It's called The Mindset and Actions of a Powerful Alpha Male Leader. It's a 10-hour course with workbooks and videos, step by step. It's complete. It was my journey. When I was a focused bodybuilder, and I tucked myself away for quite a few years to become my best, and I had to come up into the world. I wanted to expand. I wanted relationships. I wanted business. No longer was I going to be just focused on my bodybuilding training career. And I was out of practice. I wasn't around a lot of people a lot. I had high expectations for myself because of what I accomplished as a bodybuilder. A lot of people had high expectations for me too, and I had to come up to speed quickly. And so I broke down these strategies of mindset, how to control your own thoughts, how to be influential and persuasive so you can sell other people what a great person you are, and you have amazing opportunities, win-win situations, right? But you have to communicate that. You have to be influential and persuasive, even if you get resistance at the beginning. It's a whole mindset that goes along with it. How I communicate with my voice, with my facial expressions, my body language, and so much more. That whole mindset and actions of a powerful alpha male leader, it's all in the MANformation course. I have made a very special offer for you at a very low price. I want you to put some skin in the game. You know, I come to you every so often, and very often, with these live broadcasts. I give you so much information to work with, so many things to think about. I've found that the men who take action, they have some skin in the game, they actually do more with it. So even though it's a very, very low price, I want you to put some skin in the game, and then I want to coach you to give you more confidence and more certainty. I want to do a 1-hour goal setting session. I'll explain to you how to get the best results out of the MANformation program that you invested in, but I'll get you clear and focused on who you are, what you're all about, the goals that you really want, get you connected to all the reasons why those goals are important to you, and then we'll create a plan. So right when we get off that phone, and it's a recorded call so you can listen to me over and over again, what we talk about during the time together, you can listen to it over and over again, continue to get value. Right when we're done, you'll be ready to get to work. So click that link below for this MANformation special. You get the program at a very, very low price. I want you to put some skin in the game, and then you and I would get to talk on the phone for an hour, sometimes even more, getting you clear and focused, get that one-on-one coaching attention. So click that link below, invest in that program. I'll get you in this week for our coaching session. All right, let's get this next set on. Let's turn this way. All right, guys, I've got a message for you today. As you join me for these live broadcasts, there's so much information and inspiration I want to share with you. I want to talk about our primary passion, and that's bodybuilding training. I want to help you get to the next level. I want to use my over 28 years in bodybuilding as a leader, a writer, an author, producing books and DVDs for over 28 years, on my way to being a 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, and the focus and the dedication and the discipline that went along with it. I want to make the strategies easier for you. I want you to start at a much higher level. And during each one of these broadcasts, I want to help you become your very best as a man. Get everything you want in life, not just a great body. Along with that great body, give you all the options, all the opportunities. Again, relationships, business, whatever that means to you, I want to give you that mindset and some strategies to get there. I have over 33 years being dedicated and obsessed with personal development, working with the masters, and a lot of intense coaching, one-on-one coaching seminars. Went on the road after my bodybuilding career to work in the personal development field, flying all over the country, working with people outside of the fitness world to help them become the best they could be. So I bring this unique combination to the bodybuilding and training world, and that's what I want to bring to you. MANformation is all about you becoming your very best, both inside and outside of the gym. Today, I want to talk about the perfect plan, the perfect bodybuilding and training plan, eating plan for you if you are a man who wants to have a great body and you want to become your best. You want to create those options outside of the gym, right? You want to have a great body and more, right? And you're looking through all this information and you want to know the perfect plan for you. And in the MANformation portion of this time that we're spending together, I want to talk about relationships for the guys. I'll hear this a lot of time. Guys, they wonder, well, why do they attract the wrong girls? They always seem to attract girls who have a lot of drama. And because of that, they're very protective. They're very cautious in the relationships that they get into. And they'll openly say, you know, I take a long time before I open myself up. I've been burned in the past, and I want to take my time getting to the relationship. And I want to explain to you why that strategy, even though it sounds like a great strategy, right? I want to explain to you why it may be doing just the opposite. You may be repelling all the great girls, all the ones that you really want. You'll be pushing them away, and you're actually attracting the girls that you don't want to be with, all right? Those drama girls. That's why you're continuing to get into these relationships, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about during this time together. Make sure that you download the free passages to my upcoming book. It's A Matter of Trust, Confessions of a Recovering Bodybuilder. It's absolutely free. Go to skiplacour.com/book. skiplacour.com/book. If you're like the men, you can read down below what they had to say about these passages. It's going to really move you. When you do read the book, when I'm finished with the book, I have to get out some of this to you right away. I'm so passionate about this. I will be known for how I help guys like you and me. My contribution is going to be far greater than anything I've done with my physical body, any championships, any DVDs or training videos or any of that information. I will be known for how this book changes the lives of men who are just like you and me. I know that with absolute certainty because I work with men one-on-one who are just like me. They come to me for one-on-one coaching. And the strategies, the mindset, the epiphanies in this book, it's going to change your life. I want you to have a better life than me. I want you to have a better life than me sooner. And if we've made this connection, all right, you're going to get this type of information. These distinctions start you on your way a lot sooner. All right, so you'll understand the mindset it takes to have a great body. Some of the challenges that I have gone through that maybe they're just like yours. You may be surprised about that and what I did to overcome those. But then after that, after I had the great body, how I built upon that. So make sure you download the excerpts to my upcoming book. It's A Matter of Trust, Confessions of a Recovering Bodybuilder, absolutely free. And also give me your feedback. If it resonates with you, if it moves you, I want to talk to you one-on-one, all right? It helps me finish off the last chapters. I want to make sure this is just something that just changes everyone's life. If you're a lot like me, if you respect what I've done, if you seem that we have this connection, we're very similar. As you can tell, I'm really passionate about this. All right, so let's talk about bodybuilding and training. Let's talk about the training and the eating strategies, the whole lifestyle strategies. You're a man, you've got a lot going on. You are not a fitness professional. All right, that's not your job. You want to look great. You admire the fitness professionals. You look around YouTube and all social media platforms. You get this dedicated and passionate information. You respect those men who are giving out the information. You want to look like them as much as possible, but you've got other things going on. Maybe you have a family, maybe you have a business. Those are your priorities. That's your identity. All right, so you want to look like a fitness expert, but you're not going to put that much effort into it, and you know that, right? But you want to know what the perfect training and eating strategies are. Here's the challenge. I remember when I was at a business meeting. It wasn't too long ago, and there's this very successful businessman, and he was in this bar that I was with, another fitness professional, talking about business. And he said, "Are you Skip LaCour?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You know what? Way back when, I bought all your ebooks and videos, and I'll tell you, dude, you are intense, man. You are intense." He goes, "Man, I love this stuff, but I just couldn't keep up with it." You know, I learned a lot from that, the way that he expressed his frustration and his admiration. And we're talking about a very successful man, so he's smart. He wasn't one of these guys where they say, if you can't work out, you're just not focused, you're not disciplined. And maybe that's you. You do very well in your business. You do well in your relationships, maybe both of them. You just want to be fit, and you're taking this information from very, very passionate and great looking, they seem to really know what they're talking about, fitness experts. But it's too hardcore for you. Maybe you don't realize that it's too hardcore, and you take these extreme ways of training, and that's just normal to you. The fitness expert's so passionate about it, and you know what? You do it for a while, you even get results. It's just that it's too intense for your lifestyle. It takes a tremendous amount of willpower, focus, energy, and time to maintain that, and it's coming off these other areas that are your identity, your priority. I don't want you to be like a lot of men, smart men, hardworking men, certainly not lazy men, and they just give up because they can't keep that intense training, strategies, intense diet and mindset, that lifestyle. It's not theirs. It's great for that fitness expert. They really respect them. They admire them. And then it's all or nothing. And sometimes you may get the impression, or even the fitness expert might tell you it's an all or nothing. You've got to be in it or out of it. It's just an hour a day or whatever they say. And you're so successful in other areas of life, and you're thinking, well, why can't I do that? I mean, it's a good guy. I mean, pretty smart guy. I've been able to be successful. He's telling me I'm lazy. I'm the farthest thing from lazy. It could be very confusing, especially if you're a man who really goes for it when it comes to business or relationships, and you want to really go for it when it comes to your fitness. But you just can't do it. I see this all the time where really smart, successful men in other areas, they just can't put it together. Now, I have to tell you this, that there are a lot easier ways. The way you see me at my advanced age, 14 years removed as a competitive bodybuilder, I'll tell you this, the extreme bodybuilder, the 6-time national champion, drug-free bodybuilder, the strategy that I use, the effort I put in, I'm telling you, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm just going to say, I know everybody says they work hard, but I'm going to tell you I worked hard. I was committed. I documented. I showed it to you. I was the first man ever to document a contest preparation journey on the internet. I was an 11 out of 10. But let me tell you, now that I've expanded to be your coach, your friend, I spend all this time really communicating with you, author, one-on-one coach to men all over the world, and most importantly, a father and a husband, the leader of my family, which is so much more important than any time in my life, as it is now, to put it all together. I want to be the perfect example of MANformation. I want to be the perfect example of being your best both inside and outside of the gym. But I want to tell you, the strategies that I use to look this way, training, eating, mindset, lifestyle, to look this way at my advanced stage, I put a 6.5 effort compared to all the hardcore strategies that I did when I was a competitive bodybuilder. Right? There are much easier ways than the fitness experts out there who it's their whole lifestyle, it's their whole living, it's their whole identity. I mean, I'm telling you, they are telling you what they do, they're passionate, but there is an easier way, right? But here's the challenge, right? If you're committed, you know you have to do the work. I mean, we're not talking about lazy guys looking for shortcuts. You're assuming that it has to be so hardcore. That's challenge number one, right? Number two is you don't want someone who says, just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You probably have seen fitness experts that come with that approach. And you're going, I want some guy who's on fire. I want some guy who's crazy passionate about what he does. He thinks about it all the time. That's like me when it comes to business. So the fitness experts who kind of give you this plan where it's more balanced, you probably push them away because you're intense, you're great in business, you're great in relationships, you want somebody just like you who's hardcore, right? The third thing is that some of these fitness experts, they only know that way. That's just their life. They don't know your life. They don't try to balance family and relationships, right? So they're not thinking the strategies that are best for you. And here's the fourth thing that you need to consider. That fitness expert, he knows if he's going to grab your attention, he has got to be on fire. He has got to talk like his training strategies are the only ones, and every other one is just, you're wasting your time, right? Same thing with eating strategies. It's his way or the highway. That's what attracts people. Now, I'm not sure a 25-year-old fitness experts understand that. They're just naturally that way. But you have all those factors that are setting you up for failure. If you are a successful businessman, if you're a family man, maybe you're a little bit older, and again, you want to do more than just look good. So you have to understand that there are a lot easier ways than what I see on the internet. There's a lot easier ways, all right? Now, what they are, I'm under the same conditions. There's so many different factors that all piece together. It's not one factor. It's not one diet factor. It's not one cardio factor. It's not one training factor. It's how they all blend in together for your specific lifestyle. If you want to reach out to me, send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com. skip@skiplacour.com. I even make my phone number available, and that is 213-973-8790. 213-973-8790. Reach out, because the reason why I don't throw these strategies that will help you get there, okay, why I don't do that is because how you mix it for your individual circumstance, that's going to be the challenge. All right, so reach out and we'll work that out. Here's the next thing that I want to talk about when it comes to relationships. I want to talk about how when you are protective, maybe you've been burned in the past, right? You've been burned in the past, and so you're cautious, and your plan is that you're not going to let any girl into your heart. All right, you're gonna take your time, and you're gonna make sure that you keep out her distance until she proves herself that it's worthy of being in a relationship. You don't want to be burned again. Now, I know that sounds like a great strategy, all right? I know it does. But here's the thing I want you to realize is that your challenges in the past with your relationships, for whatever reasons, that a healthy girl who you want, she's gonna say, hey, you're a great guy, maybe you're fit, maybe you got a lot going on, he's got a good heart, but that's not her problem. That's not her problem that you were burned in the past. Now, I know that you say, well, if she's just as loving and caring, I'll open up eventually. But I'll tell you, opening up to a woman, and this is really any relationship, it takes courage, because they could burn you again. If she gives you what you want, all the love and all the connection while you're being all closed off and guarded, why will you ever develop the courage ever to open up like you say you would? All right, you need to think about that. All right, she may be, if she does play that game and you qualifying her and putting her off, she's setting herself up to never get what she wants, right? And I know the promise is, oh, I will open up, just give it enough time. But when's enough time? 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, all right? A healthy girl, she's gonna say, wow, that's a great guy, great body, he's got a lot going on. I have a lot of empathy that he's been hurt in the past. I get that. But that's not my problem. I gotta start off a higher level and find a guy who is more trusting, who is more together, who has this all figured out, so I won't have to go backwards and take all that. So you're gonna repel those girls away from you. And guess who you're gonna attract? You're gonna attract the girls who, maybe through things in their past, maybe you say they love the drama. How do I keep on getting these girls? Well, that's drama at the beginning. That you meet a girl, you qualify her, you make her jump through all your hoops because you don't trust her, you tell them about all your bad relationships, you tell her how hurt she is. That's drama. If she sticks in there with you, then that's a girl who is gonna love drama, whether she says so or not. The good girls are gonna go away. The girls who love the drama, no matter what they say, those are the ones who are going to jump through your hoop and put it off, right? So what's the solution? Is it to just rush into relationships and get hurt again? No, it's not that, right? But you need to understand that you have to be more selective, but when you go into it, You start off on the right foot. You don't make them jump through those hoops. You got to go on your MANformation. Get the MANformation confidence and leadership strategies. I tell you, that was a lot of my journey. If it sounds like I know what I'm talking about there, these are things that I had to work out within myself, right? You know, you hear this all the time, that you can't attract somebody until you can really see yourself, you know yourself, you can step into your power. It's so true. But at the other time, you talk about, you hear a lot of people talk about that the reason that they're just unlucky, they somehow attract the wrong person. So which one is it? I really do believe it all starts with you working on yourself. This MANformation program is going to help you do that. If relationships are your challenge, I want you to invest in the program. I want us to talk about this because I know what you're going through, and I want to help you put this all together. All right, so that is our time together today. I hope you got a lot out of it. Send me an email at skip@skiplacour.com if you did. Also, go ahead and post your comments, your questions, your suggestions for future broadcasts down below in the comment section. I check them all throughout the day. Have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day.
Being the man I want to be. Being the man I'd want my son to be. Being a man others would look up to and be inspired by. Being the man that I know I am, but have not figured out how to let out. But now I'm on my way. I'm letting it out.
He really just takes your thinking on that matter and forces you to look at what's holding you back and what you could possibly do better to further reach your goals. So anyone who really wants to just finally conquer one area of your life or even multiple areas of your life and just finally get it done and understand it and be able to master it, I definitely recommend Skip's coaching services.
Skip helped me cut off a huge section, of time and helped me get everything so much faster, and helped me find things that I really wanted.
He's literally a wealth of knowledge, but not only that, he literally knows what you're thinking, but even better, the mistakes that you're going to make and how to basically do a 180 and point you in the right direction so you can reach your goals as quickly as possible.
The advice you get will be so valuable, and it will enable you to make key distinctions which will propel you to succeed in any area of your life.
He's got me to think bigger, to push harder, and to actually get a lot more motivation than I've ever had before.
Skip LaCour, and I had actually learned a lot from him, and he's a great guy. I certainly would recommend his site and try to get some help from him if you are interested. He's offering a lot of stuff for people who are serious about improving themselves and really want to work at it. They're serious about working on themselves. He will help.
I'm taking on more risks. I'm challenging myself in ways that I never thought possible before.
The amount of change that made in me as a person and just becoming a better man was incredible. I just really love this stuff.
I remember I was just kind of holding back the tears when I got done, and it was like, oh my gosh, there is hope there. I wasn't wrong. We can still take our business. I can still take my relationship. I can still have all this. This guy understands it. He's been there.
The knowledge and discipline and insight that I learned from him took everything that I do in my life to that next level. And that's what I really want you guys to understand is Skip LaCour is an amazing bodybuilding coach, but he is also somebody I look to as a life mentor, as basically a father figure who has been through those things that I haven't been through, who understands those things in life that I don't yet understand.
This coaching has been a great experience. It's taught me so much. I enjoy every minute of it.
There's not many people that I can say have influenced me or had an impact on my life as much as Skip has.